Tonight at 11 in Fairfax County, help is just a phone call away.
But these days, who or what picks up may surprise you. Katie Lesso explains from the 911 Dispatch Center.
We are inside what's considered the heartbeat of emergency response in Fairfax County, the 911 Center. They take about 3,000 calls a day, and now the future is calling in the form of AI.
This is Fairfax County Police and Fire. How may I assist you today?
Soon, is this AI? This is who you'll be chatting with.
I am the non-emergency automated assistant here to help the caller.
When you call the non-emergency line in Fairfax County.
It's not obvious that it's AI. It actually sounds very much like a person.
Drew Clark is the Assistant Director of Operations. He took us inside the Department of Public Safety Communications Center in Fairfax County.
This is where all the magic happens.
He's been working in the 911 Center for more than a decade.
Do you ever think there'd be a day that you'd be using AI?
When I started in 2013, AI wasn't even a consideration, right? I remember when we got text to 911 in 2016, and we were like, that was the craze.
Since then, the number of calls has only grown, and last year they started looking at ways to balance the scale for the 40 people working these phones every day.
60% of those calls are non-emergency calls for service.
They decided to test out AI strictly for when calls come in on the non-emergency line. They're not the first.
Arlington County 911, what's the location of the emergency?
Arlington County adopted an AI system for non-emergency calls in 2023. Clark says these systems not only lighten the load,
they have a time to breathe in between calls because the AI agent is triaging calls that they really shouldn't be getting in the first place.
But it also gets people answers faster.
They automatically get someone to triage their call.
You can ask for a real person at any point.
If at any point your non-emergency becomes an emergency, it will recognize that and transfer you automatically.
He says it'll take keywords like if you say someone is hurt or a child is missing. Right now it operates in English and Spanish, but more languages are on the way as AI grows.
Is there a time and place where AI is answering emergency 911 calls?
Not in Fairfax County, not right now. A lot of us, this is why we started in 911, is to help save lives. And so we're not going to use an AI agent to process something that's critical in those life-saving moments. We're going to use our greatest resource, which is our 911 professionals.
Right now, it's still in the pilot phase. They plan to test it out 2 more times before they implement it this fall. Again, it will only be used for non-emergency calls. In Fairfax County, I'm Katie Lasso, WUSA 9.